So yeah, Sophie Cunningham responded to the Dijonai situation, and look, I gotta be very clear. Sophie Cunningham is going to. She very rarely is going to lie, but she's always going to throw gasoline on the flames. She's never going to. Sophie Cunningham's never going to make a situation any better. Like, whatever you want to say about Sophie Cunningham, she's throwing gasoline on the flames every time. She is not making a like. She's not being silent in any way. And someone saying a CBS reporter, yeah, we know who that guy is. I'm not sure. Genuinely, I'm not sure that guy knows the rules of basketball. Like, he's one of those reporters. Again, I could be very wrong, but based on what I have heard, based on what I've seen from him, I have no way of confirming that he knows the rules of basketball. But Sophie Cunningham, I wasn't. What was it? Clearly, I think it was unnecessary. I've never really spoken to her and have no beef with her, but I guess she has some pent up stuff. So get your shit off. That's fine. I can take it. Yes, yeah, it's intentional. She wasn't even on the team. She has no reason to be doing any of that. So good way to get her kicked out. I don't even know her. She wasn't even on the team last year when all that was going on. But I do think people play at fever. We're nationally televised. There's a lot of eyes on us and people want attention. And that's her just trying to get attention. I mean, I wasn't even upset. I popped up. I'm not going to let anyone just do that to me. I think everyone knows that. I think that's why she did it, because she wants the attention. I mean, shit, like, people have started craving attention. I mean, this is pot calling the kettle black. Like, I like Sophie. I like the Sophies on our team for the basketball reasons. I think she's a good player. She got a player toss today. Like, even though her plus minus was horrendous, didn't have a good game. I think she's been a really good player this season. But say, go get it somewhere else. Go do something good in the world. I don't know. Yeah, I popped up and KK had my back. Look, I've got to be very clear. It is pot calling the kettle black, saying people are doing things for attention. Like, look, whatever you wanna say about Sophie Cunningham, like, she very clearly does a lot of things for attention. Like, Sophie Cunningham in most scenarios is doing things for attention. It is what it is, but she's not wrong. It's, for lack of a better way of describing it, it takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. Dijonai saw the dollar signs. She saw the dollar signs. And with seeing the dollar signs, she took out Sophie. She saw all the love she was going to get on social media. She saw all of the hype she was going to get. She knows how much hate Sophie was going to get. Because you better believe, if that was Kelsey Mitchell running, she wouldn't have caught Kelsey Mitchell. But if that was Lexi running in that layup, or if that was Ty Harris running in that layup, she doesn't even attempt to get back. If that was Sophie or if that was Caitlin, oh, you better believe they were getting hit in the head. And thank God that this wasn't Caitlin Clark. Thank God this wasn't Caitlin Clark. Because however long this is going to last, and this is going to be worldwide news on Monday, First Take is going to open with this. Don't get it twisted. First Take is going to open with this. So, thank God, though, it wasn't Caitlin. Thank God. Thank God. Like, if it was KK, she doesn't do it. If it was Aaliyah, she doesn't do it. She just gives up the layup. It's as simple as that. Like, that is what... That's realistically what she was... what she was doing. And, look, Sophie is in no way wrong. Someone says Sophie threw a punch at her. Sophie did not punch her. Like, this is like derangement, where they're like, Sophie should be suspended for punching Dijonai. Sophie did not punch Dijonai. Dijonai literally walked up, grabbed Sophie, and Sophie pushed her off. Like, what are we doing? People are like defending. People are actually defending a clothesline in the air as not like it's a flagrant 2. This is it's the shit that Dylan Brooks did to Gary Payton II that nearly as good as ended his career as a key player in the NBA. Like that as good as ended his career. Sophie didn't get hurt. Thank God. Wasn't getting bloodied up a bit. But like, I said it at the time. I said it as it was happening. As Dijonai was running, I was like, Dijonai's going to tackle her. On my live, I literally said it. I was like, Dijonai's going to tackle her. I didn't think she was going to go for the block. I thought Dijonai was going to take her out of the air. Like, the way Dijonai was running, like, if you guys don't understand, so we're going to go and we're going to bring out the paint online. We're going to bring out the paint online right here. So we're going to bring it here. And we're going to show you, I'm going to show you guys the half court running. I wish I could find a way of doing this a little bit better, but let's see here. So, 3-point line, basket. So, we have, in this scenario, Sophie Cunningham, who is here, going here. Then you have Dijonai here. So, if you are a defender, and Dijonai is a good defender, and Sophie's going to the basket, where do you try to meet Sophie? So Sophie's running to the basket here. You are trying to run at this angle right here. So you meet Sophie Cunningham at the basket or get into a position where if Sophie's ahead of you, you might be able to get a block shot. Dijonai, as Sophie's running, is running at Sophie. She's not running to a point. She is running at Sophie. Her goal from that start appeared to be attacking Sophie Cunningham. She saw it. She saw the dollar signs. She saw the dollar signs. And Sophie Cunningham, for everything she said, like, she's not lying here. Again, would the world be a better place if Sophie Cunningham didn't say this? Yes. She's not lying, though. It's one of those things. She's not lying. Whatever you want to say about it is that she's not lying. And it is annoying, but Sophie knows what's going on. She knows the narrative. She knows what other players think. She knows what other players are doing. She's not afraid to speak her mind. And as a fan, you appreciate that. But as a, like, there's no way that her saying this helps her team in any way. But at the same time, like, you better believe, like, Caitlin and Sophie were waving off Dijonai. Like, you better believe that, like, the actual, like, people, like, her team have her back. She welcomes the conflict, yeah. But a lot of times she gets other players involved in that conflict, which is not an ideal scenario, let's be real. But thank God this was Sophie, not Caitlin, though. Thank God.